They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
The lyrics are pure hate, as most of us Twitter X would call it. Kendrick Lamar, arguably the best rapper in this era, is dissing Drake, the biggest hit maker of this era. It got very messy, very fast. Tune in. We'll be breaking down all the songs released in this beef. Don't run away like Cole's World. Beef is the lifeblood of the rap industry. So when you hear people talk about rap or hip-hop being dead, they're not talking about a lack of quality materials around. Trust us on one thing. Thousands of underground artists are super talented. But there is a reason they are underground. So after decades of sneak dissing, of claiming to be the greatest MC alive, finally culminating in a single event, or rather a domino event, where the entire rap industry has now been shaken thoroughly, let's get to the gist. But first, hit the like button below this video and subscribe to the channel to get even more juicy contents like this one. Let's dive right in. Kendrick Lamar, Jermaine J. Cole, and Aubrey Drake Graham. These three men have been among the greatest to ever do it, with K-Dot dominating from 2010 to 2017, winning the prestigious Pulitzer Prize during that time. Drake went on his spree from roughly 2015 to 2022, while J. Cole went on perhaps the longest period of time, beginning in 2018 when he out-rapped everybody on song, whether he appeared or the song was his own. Of course, this isn't to say that they were only active during these time frames. No, it just means that at each point, one of the big three was getting significantly more media attention. Well, Kendrick and Drake were not always enemies. They were cordial enough for everyone on the internet to assume they had a semblance of a good relationship. So we thought until the Out of the Blue Control verse back in 2013, which seemed to spoil the relationship between both parties. Let's go back to the start for a while, though, with regard to the friendship or the lack of it amongst both parties. It was November 2011, and Drake had progressed from a talented rookie to a full-blown superstar. He exceeded expectations with his debut album and embarked on the Thank Me Later tour, which helped him gather some numbers. Take Care, his third studio album, was released at that same number, and it was quite possible the best answer anyone could have expected. And yes, that included the critics, with even the famed Anthony Fantano giving it a strong 6. Which may seem average to you, but it is one of Fantano's better criticisms of Drake. For the deluxe version of this album, he seemingly went back to his so far gone background and invited superstars such as Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and Kendrick Lamar, who then was being publicly touted by numerous people as the savior of the West Coast. This was after the release of Section 80. Hence, Drake allowed room, and they shined together on his Buried Alive interlude. The following year, Drake invited Kendrick to come open at his Club Paradise tour. And by October, ASAP Rocky gathered some of his rap friends from Drizzy's journey, including the Six Gods, aka Drake, K-Dot, and 2 Chainz for Buckin' Problems, one of the best songs of the year. Following that masterpiece, Kendrick and Drake collaborated again, but this time on the former's debut album, like Problems, Poetic Justice, which would be commercial triumph, reaching number 26 on the Billboard Hot 100. Unfortunately, it would end up being Drake and Lamar's final collaboration. The tensions began to grow in 2013 when Kendrick's breakout album, Good Kid, Mad City, came out. Some fans and critics believe Kendrick had overtaken Drake in terms of lyrical talent and critical praise, which may have annoyed Drake. Kendrick wasn't subliminal when he called out names on Big Sean's Control. Aubrey took his mention personally. Many say that's when the war began with their silent jabs.
Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, Jay Electron, Tyler McMillan.
I'm usually homeboys with the same as I'm rhyming with, but this is hip-hop, and them should know what time it is. And that goes for Jermaine Cole, Big Crit, Well, Pusha T, Meek Mill, ASAP, Rocky, Drake. I got love for y'all, but I'm trying to murder you. Similarly, in 2014, while collaborating with his label mate, J-Rock, on the song Pay For It, he rapped, I tell 'em all to hail King Kendrick, resurrecting my vengeance, been dissecting your motor mouth till I break down the engine. This ain't no warning shot, this a relevant henchman. See my opponent then, seize your existence, ending our friendship, baby, I'd rather die alone. In 2015, Kendrick appeared to take a shot at Drake on his track King Kunta, with the line, "I can dig rappers digging themselves, but me, I'm husky." Many interpreted this as a shade at Drake's tendency to sing and use melodic flows rather than traditional rapping. As you would know, these were just barely the tips of the very humongous iceberg, and 2024 became that year. Touted as perhaps the best artist versed in the art of sending subliminal shots, of course, Drake has had his fair share of subliminals aimed at Kendrick. First one came in 2013 on his album Nothing Was Same.
20 million off the record just to off these records, that's a record.
On the song The Language, where he said, "I don't know why they've been lying, but your shit is not that expiring. Fuck any niggas that's talking that shit just to get a reaction. I'm the kid with the motor mouth. I am the one you should worry about." Drizzy Drake was not messing around the war's first battle. Another one of his sneak disses that we took note of was on the Shit remix, where he was featured by Future. "And if a nigga says my name, he the hot shit. But if I say the nigga's name, he's still the hottest shit. Up. Luckily, I don't feed into this gossip. Niggas act like they don't know, but they should know. Yeah, I just think it's funny how they dangle in the bait, but I'm the one that's killing niggas on the hooks though." If you haven't noticed, the control shot by Kendrick got to him. If one of the bars most people might have missed because Tigga was getting blown out of the water was on the song 6 p.m. in New York.
Love it, oh you gotta love it. I heard what's circulating, let's get to the bottom of it.
Where he fired some shots at both Kendrick and Drake, going, "Got a backyard where money seems to come from the trees, and I'm never scared to get some blood on my leaves. Phantom sliding like just hit a puddle of grease. I cooked the beef well done on the double with cheese, special order for anybody that's coming for me." A diss well done, if you would. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please like and subscribe to our channel. We now move to the timeline of all the diss tracks from both parties in 2024. We were not expecting it, and outside of J. Cole, who had allegedly got informed by an old friend, Schoolboy Q, not to interfere in the beef, nobody in the entire world could have foreseen the day. Let's start from the top then. A song Like That by Future, Metro Boomin, and Lamar became the catalyst for this chapter of the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar dispute. On it, Lamar dismisses the notion that he's in a big three with Drake and J. Cole rapping. It's just Big Me. This was on the song First Person Shooter, which was released in 2003 on Drake's album For All the Dogs. They reportedly approached Kendrick for an appearance on the song as well. The literal significance of the term Big Three, but Kendrick sent his verse late, while some sources claim that he did not send it at all. On Like That, Kendrick compared himself and Drake to Prince and Michael Jackson, respectively, rapping "Prince outlived Mike Jack." This was a shot at Drake as he was closing on the record of the person who had the most Billboard #1 hits with 13, which is tied with Michael Jackson's record. After several weeks, on the 16th of April 2024, Drake fired back by mysteriously leaking push-ups, mainly to notorious streamers DJ Academics, which featured the lyrics,
Say drop, you better drop and give 'em 50. Pip squeak, pipe down.
"You ain't in no big three. SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. Like you label? Boy, you in a scope right now. And you gonna feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with you ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now." Drake also attacked Lamar's work on pop songs with the artists such as Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift, while also tossing an extra jab at Rick Ross with the lyric, "I might take you latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga's turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart he got from Drizzy," pointing to the fact that he gave many artists their first ever hit song or first #1 hits. The sixth god, being the man he is, only 3 days later on April 19, 2024, The rapper also uploaded the now deleted track Taylor Made Freestyle.
Bring out the coward in you, but now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top.
On where he relied on the AI-generated voices of Lamar's idols Tupac and Snoop Dogg to go attack him, attracting a cease and desist from Shakur's estate. After those AI lyrics, Drake spoke up, slandering the rapper, failing to respond to his original attack because he didn't want to interfere with Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Department release. Now we gotta wait a week because Taylor Swift is in your new top, and if you bought a drop, she's got to approve, he said. The clock started ticking again, this time for Kendrick Lamar. We waited and waited, but fortunately, on the 30th of April, 2024, released as merely a YouTube video, then posted as a link on his official X handle, K-Dot set fire to the hay again, this time with a 6-minute diss tracking named Euphoria, the same title as the HBO series that Drake produces. This diss track left no bar unturned, and it showed us just how immense the hate in Kendrick's heart was for Drake. No parts were touched, with bars of pure anger and hate. OVO fans were left quaking in their boots, and the internet was sent into an insane frenzy. Kendrick also came out blasting with bars for Drake's parenting of his son, Adonis. I got a son to raise, but I can see you know nothing about that. His rumored plastic surgery didn't tell them where you got your abs from and his rap abilities. You not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. He also called out his use of AI and interestingly confused the actor Haley Joel Osment with televangelist Joel Osteen. Am I battling ghost or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny, he was in a film called AI. The bloodthirsty K-Dot spent ample time calling out Drake for using the N-word, questioning his fashion sense, his hip-hop merits, and more. Yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy, huh? I pray they my real friend. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you poppin' Farrell. For him, I'll inherit the beef. All that pushin' P, let me see you push T. You better off spinning again on him you think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. I'm whooping feet, he spewed. It was getting serious. Just about 72 hours after dropping Euphoria, another tweet appeared, this time with a picture of gloves and a Ozempic prescription with the name Aubrey Graham on it, which many people claim was stolen from Drake's father's suitcase. Back to the song 616 in LA.
Around you before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do.
Using the phrase Drake is known for, the song was produced by Jack Antonoff, Taylor Swift's producer. In the song, he claims to have operatives inside Drake's label raping, "Have you ever thought that OVO is working for me, fake bully? I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team whispers that you deserve it." This attack went explicitly for the OVO members with lyrics such as 100 niggas that you got on salary and 20 of them want you as a casualty and one of them is next to you and 2 of them is practically tied to your lifestyle, he spews. Family Matters was released about 14 hours after 616 in LA. It was a masterpiece, a phenomenally excellent diss track. Even though most K-Dot fans would not accept it, he continued where he left off to finish push-ups and snapped at Lamar and his claimed strained relationship with his girlfriend Whitney Elford, which he claims is riddled with adultery. You the black messiah wiping up a mixed queen and hit a vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. On some Bobby shit, I want to know what Whitney need. The best bar from the song per Popular Consequences was, when you put your hands on your girl, it is self-defense because she's bigger than you. The clock was ticking. This new track had too many allegations. It was dark, but it was catchy, and Kendrick had to have something in his locker. Thankfully for Kendrick fans, mere minutes after Family Matters dropped, Kendrick released Meet the Grams.
Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man.
The Perfect Bane, a provocative and dark song, and it did the trick. No one paid attention to Drake's release. Not when Kendrick started the song directly addressing Adonis, saying he's sorry Drake is his father. Speaking of children, the track also alleges that Drake has a secret daughter, which Drake immediately disputes via his Instagram story. Kendrick went back to the drug use charges, rapping conversationally to Adonis now. Get some discipline, don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did, don't pay to play with them Brazilians, get a gym membership. The night was historic for hip-hop, but for anyone who saw behind the surface, it was dark. Hours later, Kendrick was still on one, releasing Not Like Us, his final diss track on the 4th of May, 2024. Here, he makes aggressive accusations against Drake with the lyrics like certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Say, Drake, I hear you like 'em young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. And Trina strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. He also circles back to Drake's use of AI to recreate Tupac's voice on tailor-made freestyle, rapping, you think that Bay gone, let you disrespect Pac? I think that Oakland show's gone, be your last stop, nigga. They tell me Chubbs is the only one that gets your hand-me-downs, and Party at the Party playing with his nose now. And Baker has a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Brutal even more, as you might tell, Family Matters wasn't getting anything from people. The end was near, and Kendrick was no doubt a genius. We thought he had to wait a long while for Drake's response, but through the immense pressure from the allegations from the last two diss tracks, barely 24 hours later, he released the Heart Part 6, playing off the Heart Part 5, which Kendrick had on his previous album. He debunked the allegations that he had a daughter and that he was the one who baited Lamar into receiving fake intel about his alleged child in the first place. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. He thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with the investigation, rapped Drake. He didn't stop at debunking the allegations about his daughter. He also spotlighted Lamar's girlfriend, Whitney, saying she might be having a baby with the rapper's business associate, Dave Free. His lyrics, and why is it Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free, not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The distance is wild, Dave learning heart emojis underneath pics of the child. However, to most, it felt like it was a little too late, even while in the real sense it wasn't. But the public opinion was now permanently in Kendrick's favor. Nothing was changing that, not even the allegations of the latter's having an illegitimate child. So guys, that is all there is to this rap beef. It has been intense and mind-blowing to some, and legacies are being written. And from what has been brewing all year, there is a high chance there would be other rap beefs and diss tracks dropping this year. Speaking of dropping, drop your comments and opinion below in the comments section on who you're supporting in this beef, or if you're in support of this beef at all. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this one. And I highly recommend that you watch this one as well. I'll see y'all on the next one.